Good afternoon, good people. This is P9, and I am here in the small city of Uniontown, Alabama. Now, Uniontown is a city that is on the far western end of Perry County and is slightly east of the Marengo County line. And it has a population of 2,107. And surprisingly, the population increased since 2010 census about 18%. But yeah, I'm right outside this Union drugstore right here in Uniontown. And Uniontown is a town that's located off of historic Highway 80, the Selma to Montgomery route. And as you can see, as you're going to see soon enough, it's going to be a lot of abandoned buildings, particularly in the business district of Uniontown. A lot of abandoned, boarded up buildings that at one point in time during Uniontown's heyday were plenty of, you had drug stores, appliance stores, clothing stores, all that. All of those are gone for the most part. But on that main drag, you do have like a Dollar General, like there's a Dollar General over there and a Chevron. So a lot of them that's kind of like on the major highway are, a lot of functional businesses on the major highway. But like in as far as the downtown area, not much going on. You do have this Alabama Power building. So they do have an Alabama Power building. You can come and make your payments for your utility bills. This looked like it may potentially have, there's a bunch of tables and chairs that are set up. So this might be like some form of meeting place. You have the Uniontown Public Library right here. And you got the Robert Hatch Bobcats High School. Okay. A few more abandoned buildings down this way. Now, my mom came out here, I believe it was a year or so ago. My mother came out to Uniontown. She knows this dog breeder out here, so she was coming out here to get some puppies for her and my stepdad. And she wasn't lying. She wasn't lying when she said a lot of things. It wasn't much out here, at least in this area. This part of the city, this is a Piggly Wiggly. You know how big of a staple Piggly Wiggly is down south. So it's saying something if your Piggly Wiggly is closed down. It's very interesting. But it looks like a nice little town though. Looks like a nice little town right here in the Black Belt, the heart of the Black Belt. As you see, they even have this mural right here that says Black Belt Proud, Uniontown, established 1818, a great place to live. So yeah, it might not be a whole lot going on, but it looks like it's at the end of the day, it's all about the people. The people are cool and they're family oriented or community oriented, whatever the case may be. That's really the most important thing, you know. They have a barber shop across the street. A hair center, Dorothy's Kitchen. There's some type of tower back there, like a water tower of some sort. Not quite sure what this is. I see a bunch of clothing and different shoes and stuff. So it might have been like a thrift store or something of that sort, or some type of clothing store. It's closed now. And right across the street, you have the post office for Uniontown. And you have this building, which is the First Presbyterian Church. So it's good to see the churches in the town. Very historic building right here. But yeah, this is downtown Uniontown. There's a little bit more to check out, so stay tuned. Barbershop in that building right there. So it's good to have a local barbershop where in the community where you can go get your hair cut, your trims, your shape ups, or whatever the case may be. Also your local beauty salons. Now this right here restaurant is called Dorothy's Kitchen. It's closed now, but it's called Dorothy's Kitchen. It's a family owned and operated restaurant established in 1992. So coming up on its 35th year of operation. Shouts out to Dorothy's Kitchen. And this looks like it used to be a grocery store, or maybe like a retail store. Actually, it was a retail store. It was a Hometown Threads clothing shop. Nothing in there now. You also have this this storefront that used to be a cigar lounge, as you can see. 836 Cigar Lounge. Let me go down this way. Yep, there goes that glare from the sun. This looks like this might be the police department over here. See a couple police cars over there. Couple unmarked, few of them police SUVs. City of Uniontown. And this is the Uniontown Municipal Building. They have this steel alloy alarm bell that sits out front. And the Uniontown Municipal Building, it looks like it was built in 1977 by the EDA project. And at the time, the mayor was A.M. Hayden. But yeah, steel alloy alarm belt in the front. And the street I'm on right now, by the way, is called Front Street. And this is the Uniontown Municipal Building. It has the American flags at the front, the 250 years celebration of freedom right here, the banners on the courtyard, on the courthouse steps, or the municipal building steps, I should say. So this is the Waterworks and Gas Board building right here. It was built in 1953. This is where the water operation takes place. The contractor of this building was Lane Central Contractors of Montgomery, Alabama, and the Stone Construction Company were the contractors as well from Decatur, Alabama. And J.E. Tool was the engineering company, and consulting engineers from Birmingham. Alabama. So yeah, very small yet historic building. I'm not quite sure what this one is. Not sure what that building functions as, but over here you have the Uniontown's farmers market. Now today's Thursday, they're closed, but Uniontown's farmers market's operating hours are generally on Wednesdays and Saturdays from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. So you can come over here and get your vegetables, your fresh produce, peanuts, or whatever is locally grown right here in Uniontown. So it's good for them to have this right here. You have the little Snoopy cardboard cutout, or in the Charlie Brown cardboard cutout, and find local at sweetgrownalabama.org. So a bunch of plants and everything. Looks like when it's open, it looks like it brings out a pretty good crowd. It's really good to get locally owned or locally grown fruits, vegetables, produce, all of that good stuff. And it's nicely decorated as well. Buy fresh, buy local, Alabama. It's really dope. Now this building in the Uniontown Historic District was once a post office. It has this red door in this small wooden frame building, but it's on the Perry County Historical Society. It's a historical landmark, and it sits right over here in this little kind of secluded area. Well, not secluded, but kind of like off the way in the downtown area. So I wanted to capture this before I proceed any further downtown into Uniontown. Wow, look at all of these buildings covered in kudzu, all boarded up and whatnot. In its heyday, this building operated as a game room and a rec hall. It has the Enjoy Coca-Cola sign on there. And you also had the track club, whatever the track club is. I'm not sure what that means, but that's what it was. It has the must be 21 sign on there, so it has to be something in there involved not allowing minors there. And yeah, it has on the side of the building, though, despite how old the building is, it has this beautiful artwork to give it some form of life to it, if you will. A bunch of individuals holding flowers and looks like praying or singing or something along those lines. It has "Welcome to Uniontown" right here, and a bunch of what looks like hummingbirds ascending from whatever this is. I don't know if that's like a well or something, but it has a bunch of names here. You have Robert Chief and Juliet Hester, Juliet, Fred, Julia, Robin, Aaron, Robert, Caitlin, a whole bunch of names. And yeah, this is really nice artwork. You have the goat, flowers, the shepherd. He goes the chief right there in the yellow garment, and a bunch of sisters and all type of cool individuals right here. And I want to say this is the artist named right here. It says Tress with the accent sign on there, over the E, and a bunch of names, which I would assume to be locals here in Uniontown. Ariel to Mary, Kristen, Elena, DeMarcus, so on and so forth. It's really nice artwork. Sits across from the Family Dollar over there, and it's a good way if you're heading on 80. If you're heading 80 eastbound coming into Uniontown, you get welcomed in with this beautiful art piece. And this is where I will conclude this brief vlog of Uniontown, Alabama. Thank you guys for rocking with me on this vlog. If you made it this far, make sure you tap the like button. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell. And once you hit the bell, make sure you select all. That way you get notified every time I drop a new vlog. With that in mind, good people, thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.